the show. Starting the show. Drinking some wine. Wine.
We're live, by the way.
Oh shit! You're fucking kidding me.
You were.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Beyond Side Quest, to Infinity and Beyond Side Quest, where we have traveled back in time before color television so that we can demonstrate ourselves in dramatic poses while you stare onward and we go sacre bleu, omelette du fromage. It's very dramatic. I hope you enjoy the tone shift. We're doing things a little bit different tonight because each of us are independently under the weather in some degree, and we just want to get drunk and hang out and have a chat anyways. Some of us have sore throats, myself included, because I have been sticking my face in too many fireplaces, singing songs late into the night like a dumbass with dramatic smoke effects. It's terrible.
To give people a little background, I felt that I couldn't do the voices today. I'm very sick, and I have my sore throat spray just so I can smoke cigarettes and try to. That's how I get through sickness. I just drink whiskey and smoke.
Yeah, McGrath got, he got dragged. He got dragged into blood sports, and he caught the cancer. So
wait, hold up a quick second here. Casey Beardman says no special attacks tonight. Well, we got something in mind. Don't worry.
It's opposite show. It's
opposite
show.
Yeah.
So if you do give stuff like that, of course
we'll compliment each other to death or embarrassment death.
Yeah, it's not insulting. It's going to be embarrassing compliments and retardation instead of witty insults. And I'll still play all the graphics and stuff, but we just wanted to interact with the fans. We wanted to talk about what we have planned for the year. We wanted to talk about the show. We wanted to see how you guys have been enjoying it. We just wanted to have some drinks and have a chill night with you guys because we're all in a little under the weather.
As I sniffle, yeah. We're a little together.
Not low key though. I've been just like leaking out of my nose all day, and it was not a good time because I didn't have tissues for most of the day.
And then you could always use your sleeve or whatever.
Yeah, but that's unsanitary, and people judge you if you use your sleeve as a tissue.
I only
everyone does it, but they judge you just the same.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if you avoid people at all cost. Quickly, just before I get lost as well, because we already answered the question that Berserker5150 was asking for $1 when he said, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this since it's out of character streams, so have $1, you terrible strippers. We're happy to take the love and the hate.
Yeah, you guys can still support the show, and we'll just pretend
give it to us, baby.
Yeah, you can still activate us if you want, but it's just going to be a different format. Everything's black and white. Everything's frozen in time. We're retro tonight.
John Kine asks, are YouTubers the only people that smoke now? No, sailors, cabbies, and anybody who works at a bar. Yeah, any job that sucks. Chefs.
Au contraire, I would just like to state for the record that I am the only YouTuber that doesn't smoke.
Hey, polls count.
What?
Smoke
polls.
You're a pole smoker.
You have a very pretty face.
Hang on, I don't know what that means.
You have a very pretty mouth.
She's so young. She's so young. She doesn't know what a pole smoker is.
I don't know what a pole smoker is.
Wait, you're not joking?
No, I don't.
Oh my god.
That's
a pole smoker is a cocksucker, dear.
Oh.
Yeah,
yes, please make the O face while you react to that.
Fuck it, we're just gonna insult each other. I'm taking a health point away from weed.
Oh.
Didn't know what it meant.
It's only because you didn't know that I had to go there. I hope you can understand that.
No, but you do understand that every single time you guys start singing a song, I 9 times out of 10 don't actually know what you are singing, and so that is a genuine reaction.
I know.
What if I just sing the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack? Then will you get it?
I can feel. Okay. I can feel my bones turning to dust with how old I am every time Weibo talks.
I'm only 20. Don't forget that, right? I was born in 1998.
The thing is you are like 4 years younger than me. That's it. I don't understand why there's such this big difference.
Well,
Yeah, when you said that.
at least she was born before the Matrix came out.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that she wasn't born in time for, Berserker 5150 for $1 says Beardy's pretty fly for a white guy. I love The Offspring.
Is that a Vanilla Ice reference?
No.
Dude, I'm pretty fly for a rabbi.
Stalvin's Forge gave $10 in super chat to say, "Hey, you people are just like us. Cheers to you. I lift my pint to you all."
And to you, good sir.
Hey, thanks, Forge. Appreciate it. Yeah, we appreciate you. You guys still supporting the show, even though we're not doing the normal thing tonight. I'm sorry. People get sick. It happens. I woke up. My throat was swollen. My uvula was so swollen it was touching the back of my tongue. I fucking couldn't hardly fucking talk. And,
He's only used to that when he's gargling on balls. I'm sorry. Damn it.
This is not regular side quest.
Hang on, guys. There's something interesting going on in chat.
Don't make me turn into Amazing Atheist right here, right now.
What am I older than Weibo? There are boots older than me, apparently. There are underwears older than me, apparently. What else is older than me, apparently? Just throw it in chat. Go nuts.
What's older than Weibo right now? Like,
So many things.
I can name at least one thing that's younger than she is. I mean, my self-respect died pretty early on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, and
so
I mean,
your
corpses don't
self-respect-
age, so
Okay, that's fair.
you're older than my self-respect. So that's good.
That's a good, it's a good thing to continue on with.
oh my God, she was a sperm during Bill Clinton's presidency.
Dude, no, what?
A Berserker 5150 pipes in again for $1 on Stream Lab, saying, "How am I barely a year older than Weibo, yet she makes me feel older than dirt? Because she's oblivious."
Oh,
Yeah, I am. No, it's not a lie though. There are things that I'm unaware of that people had to explain to me that they shouldn't have to explain to me. Like, someone had me draw a map of Europe and place all of the countries on that map of Europe, and I couldn't do it. It's hanging up on the fridge right now. This was a few weeks ago. Should I get it?
I was a smart ass even in school when my teacher gave us a map and told us to write down as many countries as we can remember.
Well, no, I had to draw the map.
I just wrote "not America" in every country.
Brad Young says Weibo was the stain on the blue dress then.
Oh my god. No.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I am in no way related to any of the Clintons in any capacity. Thank you very much.
You're not with her? You're sure you're not with her?
She went. Monica Lewinsky went to get the dress cleaned at the dry cleaner, and the old guy working the counter was a little deaf, and she was all like, "I need this stain cleaned," and he was like, "Come again," and she was like, "No, this time it's mustard."
Oh. Damn.
That's a dad joke.
There are t-shirts older than me, apparently. Yeah, I have t-shirts older than me, too.
Dude, what the fuck? That's not a dad joke. Oh, Undoomed in the chat.
I see you, motherfucker.
And also, hi, girls.
Hi.
Undoomed throwing shade already.
Oh.
That's what happens when your gut is so large that 4 men can hide behind it.
Let us not forget that Undoomed is kind of uncredited a part of this show. I mean, slightly credited because he did some sound bites for us to do the viewer discretion is advised, and he also provided the song that plays during the end credits. That is an original Undoomed song. So thank you, Undoomed. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he's friend of the show. I always thought that was implied.
Yeah, he's part of the show. And to tell you what, Undoomed, type in the chat if you'd like to hop on and chill with us out of character.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link.
Undoomed's actually a friend of my personal life as well. I'm not saying like he's my friend. I'm saying that every time that Mrs. Beardy hears his voice, she's ready to go, and I love him for it.
Yeah, I mean he has that effect on people. It's like a superpower.
It says, "Hey y'all."
Yeah, but if I didn't find Mrs. Beardy, I'd just be going into the club with a yak back with him saying "Hi, bitches," and I just be like that.
It's weird though because Mrs. Beardy gets me going at any time. So
That's not weird. That's a wonderful, wonderful thing. My birthday's in 2 months. Let's do something.
You know,
I promised her she could do my face tattoo because by the time she's done with her apprenticeship, I will be that insane.
Yeah, if Undoomed was a DC comic hero, his superpower would simply just talking, and all the villains would just be like, "You will die tonight, heroes!" And Batman's all ready, and Superman's all ready, and then Undoomed's just like, "Is this guy seriously the bad guy?" And the bad guy will be like, "Why did I just come?"
Yeah, or he'd be like, "Oh,
They
you know,
already did that movie.
Can we postpone this fight now? Because I'm really embarrassed.
all he
They
would
already did that. They already did that. His whole life story was cataloged in Orgasmo.
all you would have to do is be like, "Hey, moron! Fucking moron!" And they'd stop. That's it. You just shamed them. That's all.
is this how the world's problems get solved? Is this?
Yeah, it is
How
that.
we cure cancer?
This is what we do.
Oh, he
Undoomed?
said on
Undoomed.
Yeah,
Like a man standing before a series of 21-year-old cheerleaders, I must say, please hop on. Speaking of terrible, terrible, horrible things, Berserker5150 also tosses another $1 in Streamlabs to say Weibo is too hot to be a Clinton. Now Magog is another story.
I am from Arkansas. That is true.
Have you seen the Clintons most recently? Ooh, they're not looking too hot.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Magog.
You're saying, Magog, turn up your mic if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. Because Mike, I'm sick, so.
Well,
we'll try
we usually project our voices too, so it's a huge difference not doing our character voices.
Yeah, usually the current settings are fine because I'm yelling and I'm doing the growly, Magog
Basically,
voice.
Magog never shuts up, is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. Can confirm.
I thought this was supposed to be a nice show.
You can all
Speaking of terrible statements.
We do have super chats, though.
Yeah, I gotta get to these.
Yeah, grab those, and I got one more Streamlabs. That's a good one, and I'm happy about.
Yeah, let me open up the page.
I just figured Doom hopped on.
So Crazy Loon says Monday I should have my Magog portrait according to an email I got. Also, Beardy Monday, was that Freedom Call turn back time?
If I could turn back time,
Nick,
if I could find a way.
Okay, stop. Okay. Hang on.
Is that the music video where she's on the Navy ship dancing in like stiletto heels and fishnets?
Yeah, and it occasionally goes back to like the billowing cap. Yeah.
Did you know that the guitarist in the background playing the guitar during that song is her son?
That poor motherfucker.
He's sitting there playing the guitar, and she's dancing with stilettos and fishnets on, and all these sailors are hooting and hollering, and he's back there like, "Mommy, no."
That's it.
Reverend Satan in the chat says, I don't know, with that beard he looks more like a bush. Hey, I am what I eat, motherfucker.
What?
Nick Arcana says, I swig a Stella for you for your healths. Thank you so much, Nick.
Cheers.
Already read the Undoomed one. He said, hi, bitches. Crazy Loon says, also, is there a YouTube flu? First donut top, and now you, Magog. I guess so. I don't know. I think it's because it got really cold here, and I went to hang out with a friend the other night and have a beer in his garage, and it was like 20. And I was breathing in all that cold air all night,
Just said, when did the fairy become a hot librarian? It's always the glasses.
It is.
Like, unattractive, semi-attractive.
And Charles Fowler, Willing Magogonite, dropped 20 to say, love you, watching you guys. You all make my week. Fairy, love the thief. Use the midnight oil if needed. So that is an activation of the fairy.
Oh no!
It's so cute how they squirm.
Yeah, take it all.
Look, even the special attacks are in black and white.
Tell us how much you love us until we're so embarrassed we must flee.
Yeah.
Okay, I will start with Weibo because I clearly have a girl crush on her. Weibo, your hair is always so pretty and your skin is always so fair.
She's dead.
What?
I already hit the button.
I was being kind. I was gonna tell her she had a beautiful smile.
I'm still here.
How dare you? Beardy,
Oh god.
as far as compliments go, I think you have the most luscious hair of all of us here.
Hey, hang on.
Thank you.
Hold up. Au contraire, mademoiselle.
Hey, did you have to use curlers to do that to yours?
Oh.
Yes.
I
Hey!
got out of the shower. and
I resent that.
TJ, get off the
resent it.
screen.
Anyway, and
Look
you know,
at how beautiful and flowing my hair is.
yeah, I definitely. So as far as compliments to
Not like
Magog,
you do this.
I'm like a
Uh,
fat bearded
Hey,
father.
I resent that too, bro.
you know, as far as Magog, I think he's got a great personality. He's a very kind man.
All right, let's have Angie. Okay, that's enough to kill me. Let's have Angie have a little time with the chat while I go get some more to drink.
Oh.
we're all dead. Oh, I died of kindness.
No, kill him with kindness. Well, how's everyone in the chat doing? I see a lot of our regulars, the Smoking Rat and Joys of Sorrow. Kill it with fire. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Magog is a pretty man, as is Beardy. It's true. They're all beautiful. Let's be honest. I work with a cast of beautiful people, and then somehow they put me in here for some fucking reason. I don't know. Hello, Great Summers. It's great to see you. Nick Arcana says, "You're very beautiful. Don't sell yourself short. Thank you." If you guys have, do you guys have any questions? Anything going on? I mean, I'm going to answer things honestly this time, and not in Ireland. So, if you guys, okay, the teacher librarian thing, I get it. Thank you. I do appreciate it. No, all this kindness is throwing me off. I don't like change. Come on, just put some kindness in your heart. Joys of Sorrow, we love you. I love the way you look with glasses. Oh gosh, oh goodness. Is Tavern Talk still happening? That's something that Magog would know about, and not I. I'm not high enough for this. More dabs. See, you guys just gotta be, dabbing, dab, and delete that footage and pretend I never fucking did it because I don't get it.
Yeah, all right.
Oh my god, Jason Atheist is on here. What the fuck? Hey, DJ, how's it been?
I was gonna do a string, but then I got high. Ooh, I was gonna totally
So,
be bearded,
Lord,
but then I got high.
Lord Draken says,
Da,
all
da,
of you,
da.
listen, dude. And Lord Draken says, all of you make me laugh and help me fight my depression.
Aw.
We're glad.
I saw a question earlier in the chat asking me where I got my name from.
That is part of my mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I sent Undoom
Yes,
the
that's a good
link
question.
if he
Where did
wants
you
to
get your name
join.
from?
I sent Undoom the link if he wants to join, and I have one more super chat before you get to that. It says,
Okay.
Crazy Loon corrected himself to say Donut Operator phone was acting weird. I don't know who Donut Operator is. Is that a YouTuber?
He
I've never heard
sounds
of
like
him.
a really delicious YouTuber.
I know. He
like-
better review donuts.
He is a famous. Can I quickly go through the Streamlabs because I'm quite behind before we jump ahead.
Yeah, sure. I didn't realize so many came in. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We were fun with this. Berserker 5 the side of Arkansas to you, actually closer to Memphis.
You're really
Closer to me.
You're really breaking up.
Memphis, I am, and Beardy.
F5.
Damn it!
Roboted badly.
Yeah, Beardy, you're breaking up.
Okay, am I coming through clear now? Is it good?
No, you're
Am
you're freezing
good?
on screen and stuff.
F5.
Do you want me to open up the Streamlabs?
How do you not know who Donut is? Donut Operator is hilarious. Is he like binging with Babish? Because I like those people.
I don't know who that is either.
They do food reviews and they show you how to make food like sourdough bread and shit.
Somebody asked, what does Undoomed look like in black and white? The same as he
Probably
always
black.
does. The man wears a black... His avatar is a black suit with a
Yeah.
a faceless face. It probably doesn't look much different.
Yeah, I don't think has Undoomed ever done a face reveal? I don't.
No, hell no. You know,
No, I didn't think so.
and he's never going to, probably.
I wouldn't. I don't blame him. You know,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
no one ever wants to face to that kind of voice.
Do we know where we stopped off? I can't remember.
Somebody asked you where you got your name.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so if you're familiar with Robin Williams and all of his works, you'll know that he once did a movie called Flubber.
Floody. It's
Flubber.
Flubber.
And that's where I got my name from. And it was by the time I had gotten too big by the time I realized what a weebo was, I had been, I had gained notoriety, and so I couldn't change my name to something less weebish. So I'm stuck as a weeb now, the unofficial weeb that isn't a weeb at all, but just a big fan of Robin Williams content.
Yeah, I remember that character, even though I haven't seen Flubber in fucking ages.
Hello.
There he is.
Goodness.
How you doing?
That just
entry.
eargasm. There it is, everybody. Now you have your eargasm.
It's weird when you're listening to it and then you show up and it's like, oh, there's no music here.
Yeah, right. It's only on my end, Undoomed. Only on my end.
I don't hear music at all.
Of course I get it, but it's like, oh, right. It's like, oh, it's completely quiet.
That was mad.
So I have been tasked with the task of reading all of the Streamlabs because Beardy cannot at the moment. So I'm going to start off where he left off. Gokai Silver donated to say thank you so much for the show and keeping it drama-free zone. Berserker5150 donated to say, Magog, I live on the other side of Arkansas to you, actually closer to Memphis. I am, and Beardy can be your hero baby. Oh,
Okay.
Beardy, I can be your hero baby.
Oh, I can
Oh,
be
am I
your hero.
supposed to sing that?
Yeah, I can be your hero, baby.
No, you're not supposed to sing that. I'm supposed to sing
I can kiss away the pain.
Exactly.
We could be like this forever.
One song I actually know a reference to.
Undoomed, feel free to leave anytime you feel uncomfortable. Anytime this gets to you, man. Anytime, because I have to do this twice a week. You don't have to.
No,
Would you dance? If I asked you to dance, would you run?
I'm not
And
sure if you're
never
trying to get through
look
your
back?
super chats or you just want to sing.
I'm working
A
on
little bit of
it.
both. I love Enrique and I have a problem.
Well, that's the first step.
Yeah, he got the first step there. What's up, Undoomed? How you been, buddy? We ain't talked in a while.
Yeah, I've been good. Just working away. Nothing new. Just same old.
Yeah,
How you been?
Well, I'm a little sick today, which is why we're doing all this out of character today. And but other than that, been staying busy. Just like last time we talked in DMs, just I shipped out 104 art prints yesterday. And
Nice. That must have made you popular down at the post office.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Well, I'm really happy Etsy has a way to purchase postage and then print off labels.
Mm-hmm.
So all you gotta do is drop them off. And I walk in with this
Right.
big box that weighs 70 pounds, just filled with these giant envelopes for the art print. And I just set them down and the guy was like, huh, and I was like, relax, they're already labeled and ready to go. And he was like, thank God.
Nice.
Fucking guy, god damn it, dude.
I need to open up a second line here, maybe a third.
Yeah, I don't think, you haven't seen my art print, have you, Undoomed?
I've seen your tweet of it. If
Okay.
that's what you mean.
I think I
neat.
tweeted that out, yeah. Let me go grab one
Yeah.
real quick so people can actually see how big it is, because I've only tweeted out the image itself. Give me a second.
Okay, so while he's doing that, I'm gonna get freaking caught up on all these super chats.
I'm totally back online if my connection is being good and I can
You're
get it.
good. I mean, whoever wants to take over Streamlabs.
Did you get the Gokai Silver one?
Yeah, we're at JS Kind.
All right.
11
Let's see.
minutes ago.
JS Con for 15 says, Erlen, kill them all, please. My Magog poster is in Little Rock, Arkansas Distribution Center, Annex, U.S. I
Yeah.
hope you get it very soon.
Yeah,
So
you should
kill
get it
them
by
all.
Monday then, because, they literally went out Thursday afternoon. And here it is. It's pretty big. See?
Yeah, it's really neat. I really like it.
Forge for $1 says, Beardy,
you-
be careful.
Okay, let's
I
see.
heard there is bush at the bottom of the poles, too. I will be careful.
Okay, so it's kind of a
Yeah.
like a little poster.
Yeah, it's on cardstock, and I've autographed and numbered them 1 through 1,000.
Right.
So, just a nice way to try to replace Patreon, because I finally, as promised, got rid of my Patreon. Screw them assholes.
Okay.
Screw them fucking assholes. I lost it.
I got 2 more before this rant. Mr. Monkeylint for 15 says, greetings all. No one kill anyone. Even I refrain. Just well wishings and that everyone is feeling better. Also, you would hate me when I tell you almost I never get sick. All the best. Hope everyone recovers quickly, and I look forward to the next show. And Incandescent 01 for 20 says, I activate 1 activation for everyone on our quick attacks. Magog, Honey and Whiskey, warned. I stepped out for a moment, so I don't know what everyone else's malfunctions are. Still, I wish you well. Out of curiosity, under these conditions, what would $50 for the total party kill do?
Ooh. See, my question is there is...
Am I still on the show? Holy fuck, I'm in color.
What a dick. I thought we were done with him for this fucking show. I thought this was just going to be good times, positive messages, but we got fucking Poe.
So my question is, there's an activation for the fairy to kill everyone. However, Undoomed is not part of our party. So is it just me and Undoomed, or do I kill Undoomed as well?
Undoomed doesn't have to die. So basically, if somebody gives a $50 total party kill, it'll just be Undoomed, and all of us will mute for 2 minutes, and Undoomed will have to take over this show and embarrass me.
Yeah, because you can't doom Undoomed.
Embarrass the fuck out of me.
Undoomed.
You know, it's
not
your
something
show.
to
I'm
do.
perfectly happy to just mute myself, so don't, fucking try me.
Ignore them.
Wait,
That's not up to
I'm
us.
gonna try to turn Poe on every time Undoomed talks, so it looks like he's in the bird skeleton today.
Well, there was Streamlabs that said fairy killed them all, which I'm assuming was an activation. If I'm
Yes, it
I don't
was.
know what you're talking about. That's not at all what that means.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, do I kill Undoomed? Because I don't want to kill Undoomed.
No, yeah, I'll
Yeah,
activate
you two can have a special moment. Don't worry, we'll facilitate
you
that.
have
We'll
you
got
have
your
a
back.
special moment with Undoomed while I facepalm.
I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to compliment you guys. Am I muted?
It's so cute how they squirm.
You have your special moment.
Yeah, take it all. So sweet.
I just activated you, so yeah, dude. We're
Well,
all...
as far as compliments go, Weibo has the most beautiful smile I have ever seen on a human being.
And she's dead.
Beardy, you have the most
No, what?
beard
Hang
I've
on.
ever seen in my life.
Finish your compliment, please. Maybe
You have
if it-
adorable dimples as well when you smile. Just
Thank you.
and Beardy, you have the scritchiest, like I just want to scritch your beard that I've ever seen in my entire life.
I just want you to get so laid that you can't walk for 6 weeks. I appreciate your kindness. I'm going to go have a smoke. I'll see you in a few.
And Magog, you have one of the most adorable smiles as well. The little crooked smile that you do when you're all like evil and stuff. I think it's one of the best smiles I've ever seen, and I think you're a great human being.
Thank you so much. You went Undoomed for 2 minutes. This is not going to get me in trouble at all.
Nope, not at all. Not in the slightest. Yeah,
I'm
I'd
so
like to
sorry,
have
Undoomed.
my-
I'll make it up to you.
Well, I have. So
Nothing under the pants.
It doesn't seem like you're dying, any of you.
I know, right? They're terrible at it. They never actually try to act it out. I don't know. I don't understand.
No,
I-
fuck. Can we get like some props here with knives and shit? No,
No, that's
No?
the usual
Okay.
for this one.
Prop master, come on. No.
I actually have a decent list of so my segment is called Ask Erilyn, which is relationship advice. If you are interested in Undoomed,
Okay, let's hear it.
guessing some of these. Okay, so I have one that says, Lady Erilyn from the Furbarian. Lady Erilyn, if you have time this show, could you help me solve a predicament I have? I have been courting some young maidens, and I would like some advice on getting them to join my wife's harem. Most humans are afraid of gnolls, and I just got these particular maidens to trust me, so I'm fairly certain they would bolt the instant I mention a harem of gnolls. Any advice?
You want me to give the advice? Okay. Rohypnol.
I'm just, it's about the same thing as I was going to say. What you do is you just drug them and you chain them to a wall or whatever in the harem, and you just say, "Hey, that's it, bitches. You're part of this." And you leave
No,
them
that's
alone.
what I said, but I said it, more succinctly.
Love tonight.
I'm just gonna continue to chew on this gummy dick.
It's so funny how Undoomed, like,
Yeah.
as many times as I've streamed with Undoomed, he always manages to say things the Sicilian way with straight, plausible deniability.
Well, the reason why I say it that way is
It's only gonna get worse. So who wants to activate their quick attack of kindness before I read off these next two that destroy
I
us all?
have so many compliments for you guys. I really do.
Okay, I'll just activate us all, and then we can all just kill ourselves with kindness. Shooby-doop-doop-doop.
Oh no, it's just a quick.
Yeah, they're just quick attacks.
Get over here! I will end you.
Gotcha, bitch. You're mine now.
You like getting penetrated by
That's
me.
it. We're all activated our quick attacks.
Okay, perfect. All right, Weebs,
Yeah.
darling.
Yes.
I really appreciate how much your presence encourages me to reconsider how I approach my comedy as Beardy, because you are such a wholesome and loving individual that I can't help but feel the necessity to be a better human being when I interact with you.
Oh, that's. Dude, what the fuck?
You're gonna make me cry, and I don't cry because they were removed during Nam.
You can't do
The tears are
stuff like that. Fuck.
All right.
Does that mean I'm next?
Yeah, go next.
Okay. So, Magog, I think that you have really good ideas, and you make me look like a silly person because I'm not nearly as dedicated to this as you are. It's not just because I don't think I'm good enough, but it's also because I'm really lazy, and you're very dedicated, which makes me look not just smaller by size comparison, but smaller as like a YouTube creator. So I guess
I appreciate that, and to give away a secret, I'm an inspirational person because I'm inspired, and it's because I like money.
My turn would be Weibo. If you were a friend of the show, I would hate you because you're so pretty and so intelligent.
thank you.
Quick, and well, I guess it's my turn. You're all fired. I hate you. You're all fired.
Wait, that's not a compliment. That's nice.
No, I'd like to say I love working with every single one of you, and this show is almost as good as the Unprofessionals with me and Undoomed.
Yeah, almost. Just almost.
Almost.
Come on.
And with that, because I'm a terrible person, Berserker5150 for $1 says, "Damn you, Undoomed! I creamed my undergarments. First it was Medusa, and now you, but for different reasons." And then Jack the Ripper follows up for $100, saying, "Ear rape us, Mr. Undoomed, sir."
Oh god, that's a total party kill. Undoomed. Do you mind doing 2 minutes?
Sorry?
Do you mind doing 2 minutes all by
We
yourself?
want to be ear raped by you for 2
Yes,
minutes.
yes, that is $100.
No, I can't do fucking 2 minutes of ear rape. What are you kidding? I don't have your voice box.
You don't have the
Jesus
stamina?
Christ.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wait, so the guy's more of a man?
Oh
I find
no!
that hard to believe.
I have the prop you wanted.
Oh, nice.
I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna go grab the lube. I'll be right back.
Oh, baby.
And we are all dead, and Undoomed is going to take over this stream and embarrass the fuck out of me for 2 minutes.
Oh, God.
Hey,
You can just read the chat or do whatever, man. People paid $100 for this. I'll pay you later.
$100 for this?
Yeah, for 2
Really?
minutes with you, yeah.
For 2 minutes. All right. Well, then bring it, chat. Come on. Let's hear what you have to say. What do you want me to say? Come on. Let's see, how long of a delay do we have here? Not into oral sex. Reverend Satan says, well, great oral sex, right? That's a common euphemism for all that shit. Let's see, what else do we have here? A lot of pills. All right. Fucking hell. You guys just put me on the spot. This is fucking embarrassing. Oh my God. I didn't come up here to take over your show. All right, let's see. Now the questions are coming here. Do you like hamburgers? Well, yeah, I do like hamburgers. I'm anticipating the follow-up questions if I like hamburger. What was it Trump said? Hamburglers? No. I guess I can't get any help from my. What's this like? Can I throw a lifeline? No. All right, so let's see here. Comes in and rules the show. Well, of course, that's what I do. I'm Doom is such a nice guy. Well, thank you for noticing. Love your work, Slenderman. Well, thank you. Head on over and check out my new video just released a couple of hours ago. Let's see here. Has your voice always been so sexy? I don't know. Probably not when I was a kid, and puberty probably was not all that great for my voice, I would suppose. Don't be undoomed. Don't be doomed. Be undoomed, eh? Yep, exactly. Is that like a from Canada?
And we're back. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? That was an easy $100.
No. Just I wasn't expecting
What?
to.
I'm sorry. Did you repeat all that? I wasn't here.
No. You're fucked.
People have been saying for you to say the line, though. I think for $100, can you say the line? Your most famous line. Everybody knows it.
Oh. Hey, moron! Fucking moron!
There it is.
I don't know why that's so iconic.
Right.
Like,
okay, let's all take a break from the super chats and the Streamlabs for a minute. I mean, we'll be reading them all night if this is how we're going to do it. Let's segment it up. Thanks for joining the show, Undoomed. I really appreciate it. It's been a while since we talked. I'd love to do a regular stream with you because I was talking to Failure the other night, and he hasn't talked to you in a good minute. And I told him I'd run the idea past you that next time we stream, maybe we have him on too. Just the three of us, chill talk. He's gotten completely out of the blood sports stuff. He's done. He's back to. He's so done. He just wants to chill and do funny commercial videos and product reviews and stuff like that. And I told him I'd run it by you.
All right.
But yeah, man, we need to do the Unprofessionals again sometime. There.
Oh yeah. I was gonna call you like a week ago, like we talked about. But yeah, I was just fucking busy.
So, no, man, no, you ain't gonna apologize. I know that you're on your schedule, and when we finally line up, that's when it'll happen. That's just because
that's the great part. That's the great part.
And that's the other thing too. Is I've been busy. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been doing a video pretty much every day now. I do side quests twice a week. Yeah, been fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's been a lot of output from you.
Yeah, well, I've found myself really enjoying the shorter videos, but having them more often, and I hope my fans are enjoying that too.
Yeah. It should help you with the algorithm, like I said.
It has actually. I've actually gained like a couple hundred subs since I started doing it. So it's definitely the algorithm because I haven't really changed my comedy or anything. I'm still just as raunchy.
No, I think YouTube just wants you to put out a video a day. They want that. If you do that, or even more a day, if you can do 2 a day, they're like slave owners. They just want you to fucking work to death.
Yep. Pretty much.
I know
that's pretty much the way it is.
Hey.
Although when I upload every day, I uploaded 2 days in a row, and then I did a stream or whatever, and I just bounce between the same 10 subscribers. I don't know what's going on.
You probably have to keep it up for a couple of weeks for it to even register in the algorithm.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't start affecting me until the second week I was doing this.
Well, and I ought to try harder. Damn it.
I find that doing thumbnails, more so than just letting the auto thumbnail be a thing, is very helpful.
Oh yeah, you gotta do. Yeah, you gotta do fun thumbnails. I've changed my thumbnails too to be very brightly colored and have this texture to them so they stand out.
I've been fucking with mine. I can't run Photoshop right now on my PC. I can't run Photoshop and Premiere at the same time. So when I'm exporting a video, I can't.
Do you have Paint or something?
I have Paint, yeah, but
I should probably do more colorful thumbnails.
I don't know though, because I think with you, your intros and stuff are so major.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter if people don't click it.
Yeah, they have to want to click it first. So,
well, the thing is with you on Doom though is because you can't do video every day and get in the algorithm. What does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
No, I guess not.
You're basically just doing videos for the fans you have now. I mean,
right?
Because of your day job, you can only do maybe 1 or 2 videos a month. That's not gonna go anywhere, thumbnail or not.
No,
not these days.
It's not enough since they changed the algorithm.
Back in the day, it must have been nice. You just upload and it's boom,
Yeah, back then it was just about the likes basically, and now it's about how often you do it. So yeah.
Which is insane. I'd like to bring this up. I read an article, and Beardy actually is the one who sent it. Apparently, YouTube TV is now going to be launched to cover 98% of United States households.
Yeah.
For $40 a month, they're going to stream live television.
Yeah, but what television?
It's
Fox,
news.
CNN, and then of course their original content, their original shows.
They're
trying to become they're trying to become like Netflix or something, but they're doing it to knock cable down. They're starting to get contracts with Stars and Showtime so that people can get Stars and Showtime through YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And so how is that going to affect us? Because now they're wanting to be more like television.
Exactly. Cursing and stuff puts a tag on your video for advertisers to know that, there's curse words in this, or they've talked about tragedy in this, or they've talked about whatever in this, and advertisers can now choose, what they're going to accept.
Yeah, but it's not just about curse words. It's my video that I uploaded today doesn't have a single curse word in it, and it still got demonetized before it was published.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they flag channels. I did a stream last night, Magog, that you were in on the ass end of it, but Satan and Satire and Futter, and for some reason, every time I have Satan in my videos, I lose subscribers and I get demonetized immediately. I got remonetized. Yeah. I got remonetized, luckily or whatever, but, it was a 4-hour stream because it was just bullshitting.
Yeah. It's just an interesting development. It's going to be interesting to see what the future holds. But as far as our show, like SideQuest and stuff, I'm really happy with the audience that we have and the people who love this show. You, the audience, I'm looking at you folks. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching every week. Twice a week now. Yeah.
Fourth wall now.
Yeah, how's it going with the twice a week thing? Is that people like that? People happy?
Yeah, so far people really enjoy tuning in. I guess it's because it's later on Fridays. And it's a Friday night, so maybe more people are off of work. They ain't got to get up in the morning. We get a different audience on Friday night sometimes. People who can't watch them on Monday at 7 p.m. because West Coast time, that's 5 p.m. People are probably a lot of people are probably still at work.
They probably are.
Yeah. So Friday is
move it to an hour later.
Well, the problem is we can't really do that with everybody else's schedule. See, I have to work with 3 other people here that have different lives.
Different time zones.
Yeah.
Well, it worked out for me on the Monday show because that was when I was working full time.
Right.
And then now it's not as big of a deal. It's whenever you guys fucking feel like it, I'm fine.
Well, things have changed for Beardy, and he might be able to do a later time, but Weibo is in school. She's got to do homework and stuff and Monday
Right.
nights.
Full-time
So,
student. I also have a day job. I also volunteer, and I also do extracurriculars on top of putting out at
Yeah.
least 2 videos a week
We get it.
and
We
doing
Weibo, you're a great
another
person.
live show. So
We get it,
Right.
Weibo, you're a great person. Just shut up. Oh my god.
try to be flexible, but I keep myself entirely too busy to be that flexible. I need like 3 months in advance if you want to schedule me in for something, please and thank you.
I'm flexible or whatever as long as I can, do all my housework and do my exercise. That's basically all I care about.
I live and run off of coffee and dick candies.
So here's something interesting. Xanatos says, I hate, or this is the first episode I've caught for the new season. And it happened to be the out of character one. So congratulations. Sorry, man. I had an interesting question here, or a statement. Brian Hutcherson says, I would like to visit Morscar eventually, Magog. I figured I could talk about that a little bit if you guys want.
Oh yeah.
Updates on, yeah, since I'm out of character. So basically, besides waiting for the contractors to have the right amount of time to lay the slab for the building, the land is cleared. And we've taken a little time to kind of reassess what we're able to afford. And we finally settled on what we can do. So just waiting for the right time of year where it's not all fucking freezing cold and rainy out every damn day, so we can finally lay a slab. So it's looking like by spring I'll have the studio building built according to my contractor once he's got his guys lined up and the well is dug and everything like that. But it looks like initially we were going to have a 30 by 30 building with a small apartment inside of it, which is 900 square foot. But we found a cheaper way to do it and get a bigger building. So we've had to redo all of our plans, but basically I'm going to get a 1,500 square foot 50 by 30.
That's nice.
For $20,000 built. Now
Nice.
we'll have to spend more money to do the inside, get the plumbing done and the bathroom put in and all that stuff. So we'll still get it for about the same of what we thought we were going to spend, which is about 35, 40 grand. But the building built on the slab is going to be $20,000. So 1,500 square foot. So it's going to be a much bigger studio space. Huge.
That's much better.
Yeah, big. And it's one of these prefab buildings from Sutherland's. So basically, if you pay them, they come out and build it as long as you have a slab for them to put it on.
Oh.
And so
Nice.
for $20,000, it's basically like a big prefab building, and it's got 10-foot walls. So bigger than standard. It's going to be really nice for a studio space, and quite a few 100 square foot bigger than initially thought. Like, I thought I was only going to get a 900 square foot.
I know we talked about this before, but what does that do to your to the height of the ceiling?
Well, since I'm not doing a traditional stick built, we're getting one of these prefabs. I'm not going to have 10-foot walls at the walls that peak up to 12 or 14. It's actually going to be a gambled roof. So it'll be 10 foot, and then it'll just kind of curve up like that and go flat again.
Lucy
So-
would like to
so
say
it's-
hi.
Aww.
Yes.
Just really quick, she's been mowing at my feet. So I just thought you guys could say hi to her.
Yes,
'cause she
everybody's
wants
seen
to
your
be
pussy.
seen. She's so sweet. She is my princess of darkness, my ruler of the underworld, my bringer of pain.
Okay, wait until the post-show hangout, please and thank you.
So, and I've also decided to, since we can't seem to get it done in this country, I'm going to go ahead and build a wall. So, build a wall around the property.
Wait, what kind of wall? Is it going to be a brick wall? Is it going to be a
Or
cement
steel.
block?
It's going to be
Is
an
it gonna
anti-Mexican wall. That's what it's going to be.
Oh my god. Is it going to be like a white picket fence? Is it going to be a
It's
wall?
going to have a
with
big
Yeah,
sign on it
see-through.
says.
No, so okay,
edges?
It's going to have a big sign on it says no burritos here. Okay.
legit.
Go down the
I
street.
moved to Louisiana, and so the biggest thing here is wrought iron fences.
Mhm.
And I turned to Alan and I was like, the house we buy I want a wrought iron fucking fence. And we moved somewhere with like a giant privacy fence on one part because it's a fucking priest and, you know, he threatens to like shoot his kid. And then on the other side, I really, really like my neighbors, so I don't want to build a giant wrought iron fence, but I want like a gate that opens up to my house. And then it turns out wrought iron is incredibly fucking expensive and it's a no-go.
Yeah.
Joyce of Sorrow asks in the chat, will there also be a moat? Good question, Magog. Will there also be a moat?
I wish.
I would dig the moat.
Now,
So
if I somehow miraculously manage to sell all 1,000 art prints, then I'll be able to pretty much get started building the village this year.
Yeah, well, and I have offered my help multiple times, Magog. I'm building a koi pond, so I think I know how to build a moat.
Yeah, those are unequivocally the same exact thing.
It's the exact same, okay?
It's 100%. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll put koi in there too, so like
you'll put koi in the moat. What's koi gonna do in the moat?
Get fucking big.
Yeah, they're gonna get giant, dude, and they're
No,
gonna be
like
massive
koi,
fucking.
They're a species of goldfish, and goldfish are weird. They, like a lot of fish actually, they only grow to the size their environment allows them to. So if you put a koi or a goldfish in a bowl, they'll stay that big. You put them in a pond, they'll get the size of a largemouth bass. They will get big. And I went to Tunica one time. Everybody knows what Tunica is, right? It's where casinos are in Mississippi. Mm-hmm. And one of the casinos, all the casinos there, because technically gambling's not legal in Mississippi, so they have to build the casino floors over the Mississippi River on the water to make it legal, because that's federal. So all these hotels are literally built on the Mississippi River. And the Hollywood casino has a big Titanic sticking out through the center of the casino floor. Massive model that reaches the ceiling, right? And it's sticking out of the fucking Mississippi River through this big hole in the floor with a rail around it. And they put koi down there and kept feeding them so they wouldn't go off into the river. And so they stay there. And them fucking koi, you go there and you look down and you see the Titanic going in the water, and the koi are like, they're like fucking
that's what I
barracudas.
want, dude.
They're fucking huge, man.
Listen, let me do that to your moat. Let's put koi in the moat, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, I put a plecostomus.
That sounds sexual.
It does.
It does, doesn't it? I put a pleco in my backdoor pond at our old house when I was growing up. We had a pond out back. I put a plecostomus in there, and for years we thought that damn thing died. And then one day we were draining the pond, because it wasn't like a big pond, it was a garden pond, plant flowers around it or whatever. And my mom wanted me to clean the pond out. It got really dirty, and I was like sucking the water out with this pump thing you can buy to suck water out of like fish tanks and shit. And I'm sitting there, I'm sucking it, and the water got really low, and all of a sudden something went, and I was like, ugh, the fuck is that thing? That pleco was still alive, and he was like this. That
dude, seriously,
is fucking huge, man.
let's build your moat, and then let's put giant fucking fish in there that are intimidating and they'll have laser beams.
Berserker 5150 says in chat, Magog, let's steal some piranha and put them in the moat.
That too, dude. Let's go.
So somebody seriously did that in Arkansas. Somebody had fucking piranhas in a fish tank at home as a pet, and they decided one of them was belly up, so he thought it died, and he fucking threw it in the pond out back. It wasn't dead.
No, I'm saying
it bred with crappie, and we had these half-breed piranha crappie in the fucking lake, and it was killing everything, and they had to fucking fish that fish out and poison it.
All I'm saying, Magog, is if you allow me to oversee the evil things in the village, you will not be disappointed. I'm here for you, dude.
Yeah, we'll do evil things.
No, but you joke about making a moat around property. Low key, that'd be something that I would do when I buy my own property. Is put a moat
legit. I might as well
and then have a drawbridge and a gate. Just because
you guys don't understand a goddamn thing about doing something like that too. You really don't.
I might as well have a moat.
No, I know it's expensive. It's probably a lot of work. But
one, if you don't reinforce the walls of the moat with huge rocks, it's going to degrade over time, and the water.
Oh yeah.
Well, you gotta
The second thing is, if it's not spring fed, you'll just end up with standing water which
Yes,
nothing
like
can
water.
live in. It's highly acidic, rainwater just sitting there, so you get nothing
Yeah.
but snakes and snapping turtles. What the fuck is the point of that?
Can't
No,
you just
like-
fill it with acid?
That's an idea, Undoomed. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
just
And
fill
see
all
which
of them
ones
out
live,
with-
and those are the stronger species, and those go on to.
Just,
Yeah, well, anything that survives in there is going to be a xenomorph. So
Exactly.
that's nice.
And then you just
hey
keep
man,
doing that.
hey man, y'all like my moat, man? Got face grabbers up in that
What
motherfucker.
if I put
Yeah.
alligators in the moat?
Let's do that. No, okay, so listen.
Listen.
On a very real note, so it's been my dream to, before my surgery, wrestle an alligator.
I hear that hurts.
You go right ahead.
And I have found a place in New Orleans that will allow you to wrestle an alligator. And I am so there. I'm like waiting until I have the chance.
Only in New
How-
Orleans. Only
How
in-
big is the alligator?
Like,
And what
okay,
exactly do they mean when they say
It's
wrestle?
probably like some old ass alligator that doesn't feel
Well-
like biting anybody anymore.
Yeah.
Well, what I've seen in Colorado, at least, they have you hold baby alligators,
Mhm.
and they show you how you're supposed to hold, their like teeth and stuff.
Mhm.
And it's a reserve. So basically, the alligators are being wrestled and held to be fed medicine. But they figured, why not profit it? And so they had people come in and learn to alligator wrestle so that they could hold these alligators still, and then they could medicate them before they release them back into the wild. I don't know how it works in New Orleans. I don't give a shit, because I'm wrestling a motherfucking alligator. At some point in my life, I will have wrestled an alligator, and I'm not sorry.
Welcome to SideQuest, everybody. We have a necromantic wizard, a nameless thief, a beardbarian, and a one-armed fairy.
Funny story, actually.
I'm so here for it, dude. I want to wrestle a fucking alligator. I want to wrestle it to the ground.
I think there's like
It's already on the
there's
ground.
picture out
It's
there.
a fucking alligator.
I will wrestle it down, dude. Like, you don't understand. Like, I just want to wrestle an alligator. I have so
Alright.
much adrenaline over this.
All right,
Okay,
calm down.
but
Let's
you
do some
joke
stuff.
about that.
Let's do some Streamlabs. Where's Beardy at? I haven't heard him talk for like 20 minutes.
I've
Beardy
just
is
been
around.
chilling. I have nothing to contribute to any of this.
You don't
I'm
want to
a
wrestle an
rainforest-
alligator with me, dude? What the fuck?
I live in a forest full of bears and cougars that I deal with on a regular. I don't need to go fucking
Wrestle
anywhere
a
for shit.
bear!
Yeah, wrestle a bear.
You say that like I haven't. You know nothing about what I do for fun.
Wrestle a bear down to the ground, dude, and fucking feed it berries and shit.
Yeah,
They
that is a very eloquent way of saying
They don't
teabagging,
eat
and
berries.
that's how I
They
work.
eat you.
No, hang on. They're omnivorous, so that means that they eat both.
Yeah, just fucking like hold a bear down and fucking.
Oh, you're talking about
force
bears.
feed
I
it
thought you were talking
plants.
about alligators. I was like, alligators don't eat berries. What the fuck are you talking
I'm
about?
sorry. I am way too okay.
The hell is
Way
going
too-
on?
I'm way too hype about this because
Undoomed is like, I regret ever coming here.
because my, well, okay.
There
Is there a
picture.
place I can go to just shoot alligators?
Yes. Florida.
Yeah,
of it.
it's called the swamp, Undoomed. Just come on down
Right.
here.
Yeah,
Take
like
me
come
there.
to the
I
bayou.
like that place. Can I shoot it with a minigun? That's what I
Come
want
to
to
the
know.
bayou, dude.
Yes.
Like, I got you. I'll show you, man. It's fine.
Fucking
I'm
You
like
got the
super
minigun?
hype.
I'm there.
Undoomed's
There
got
is
like,
a picture of a
I get a
12-year-old
BB gun.
Lebo out there, and she is sitting on top of an alligator with like her hands around his mouth, and it's in the middle of like a Florida resort. And I swear to God, I will find it and I'll show it to you. It's not as terrifying because the alligator was also very docile. And I think pretty rocked up.
Like, okay.
Undoom shows up to my, like, come on down to the south. He shows up to the bayou. He's got, like, black face paint on, camo, and he's like, I'm here for the predator. I'm here
yeah.
for the predator.
No, dude.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got
Get
good
to the chopper.
time.
Give
Come
me
on.
the chopper now.
My
that
God,
hurt.
let's show him a good time. We know where the swamps are. We got this.
Was that also a reference? No,
But no, I'm like,
I didn't know
okay,
that reference. I've got that reference.
I'm like super.
Jesus
So I'm
Christ.
super hyped for this because my surgery is coming up. So I'm
know
just
you're
like-
super hyped. Go wrestle an alligator, and I'll see you in the afterlife. Let's read some super chats here. Crazy Loon says, Donut Operator is an ex-cop who reviews cop footage and streams fun games like Sovereign Citizen Bingo. Never heard of him. I might look him up after this.
Sovereign
Nick Arcana has a request for Undoom. Please say hi to Gloom Kitty.
Hi, Gloom Kitty.
There you go.
What?
I guess that's his squeeze, and he wanted Undoom to say hi to Gloom Kitty. Charles,
Who's Gloom Kitty?
probably just like another fan in the chat. He just wants to say hi, Gloom Kitty.
What was Gloom Kitty the one who sent the super chat?
No, Nick Arcana did. But I've seen Gloom Kitty in the chat, so he's,
I'm confused.
maybe they're fucking.
Sometimes people are friends on the internet and they do nice things for their friends on the internet.
Yeah, maybe that's a friend, and they're saying,
Nice
please.
things.
Yeah, please say hi to. Yeah, this is the night. This is the opposite side quest. We're nice to each other tonight. Charles Fowler says, Undoom's voice just made my blowjob doll orgasm. Damn. Why do you get this everywhere you go? It just never fails.
That's my
It's the
curse.
voice.
It's your
So my
curse.
question is like,
Oh, it's a curse, is it?
my question is,
Yeah,
does it
it's kind
happen
of
in-
like you and your tits.
No, I can relate. I feel your pain on a fundamental and excruciating level.
My question is though, does it happen in public?
All right, let everybody. What's more powerful, Undoom's voice or Weebo's boobs? 1 for Undoom's voice, 2 for Weebo's boobs. Who's more powerful? Who has the most powerful superpower?
I forgot
I'm
which
just
numbers.
concerned.
Which one was what?
Number 1 for Undoom's voice, number 2 for boobs. Because 2 boobs. Get it?
I
Jesus
get you.
Christ, I thought you
I think that's fucking irrelevant because you need to remember that there can be only one.
I thought this was the wholesome side quest show.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna guess boobs.
No, your
Boobs are
voice.
gonna win. I don't know, man. People love your
I
voice.
voted for your voice.
So,
Although I have to live with my boobs. other
yeah, I was
people
about to say,
don't.
you have to live with them things, so,
Dude,
yeah.
I had to drive an hour out of my way to go visit a Victoria's Secret to, exchange bras that were too small for me to get new ones that cost me an extra $50 on top of the $50 I already spent on the other bras. So I'm just like, whew.
Tell me more. Tell me more. Did it fit very well?
No, it
Tell me
didn't.
more. Tell me more.
Yeah.
Am I going to hell? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I'm guessing that's gonna be like when thin girls talk about how they can't eat.
Oh no, I can eat. I can eat.
To be
No,
fair,
but it was an analogy. Whatever.
yeah, to be
An
fair,
alligator.
I'm fat as
An
shit.
alligator?
I want to go down to New Orleans and wrestle in an alligator.
Rascal and
Yeah.
an alligator.
I'm gonna analyze this a little bit.
Fucking Mr. Plinkett.
Speaking of
So
looking
I
into
guess-
things too terribly, I'm gonna get caught up on Streamlabs real quick here. We
God
got a
damn it,
couple
I
in.
have like... Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it because I'm terrible. Lazarus Long for $1 says, again came that insidious musical piping. Tickleely, I don't know what you're getting at. Berserker 5150 for $1 says, Beardy is lovable doofus half of the time and is like a Pupper Magog. You're a great fella and take all my brutal insults in character like a pimp. Weebo is too wholesome to insult, and she's dude, you got to really work on how you're writing these. It keeps fucking me up. She's suck a lovable little pupper, and Angie is cute as fuck and funny in her way.
I'm gonna suck a lovable little pupper. I think I'm gonna
Yes,
put that
you
on
are.
a t-shirt.
You are.
All
You
right,
were
everybody...
sucking
Funny
a
in my
lovable
way.
pupper.
Everybody go
Funny
to the
in my
Morscar.
ways.
Everybody go to the Morscar merchant t-shirt shop. We will soon have "Suck a Lovable Pupper" t-shirts for sale.
It's funny
And again,
and-
Berserker 5150 falls up for $1 saying, is Angie talking about raping a gator?
no,
No.
I'm gonna
I
put
wanna
my
wrestle
finger
that.
up his blumhole.
I just want to wrestle an alligator. I want to say that I've done that.
Just
I want to say
Berserker
I,
5150 in the
say I
chat says,
fucked
I'm
a
drunk,
supermodel,
Beardy.
but we don't always get what we want.
That's why it's a hard time to read them, you asshole. I'm at least as drunk as you are. At least. And we should fix this. Berserker, this is you. Let's do this.
Are you done?
So my favorite thing is funny in my and Angie is funny in her way, which is probably the synopsis of my comedy is just funny in my way.
You're not funny in any way.
we should probably make a disclaimer.
Ooh,
Here on Side
sorry.
Quest, we do not condone the sucking of lovable puppers. Please and thank
Don't touch
you.
peppers.
Don't touch puppers in a very illegal way. It's not
I
good.
keep pumping out the insults. This is not regular side quest. I'm so sorry. The opinionated one says, hey, I'm planning on starting a wasteland-themed YouTube show with another account with some friends of mine. You guys got any advice? Don't.
Wasteland themed?
YouTube is hell. It will drain the life out of you.
All right, ignore these motherfuckers. I got one for you, bud. All right, whatever you guys have in mind, don't just do it. Do it 137.5%. Take it and run with it. Really own the little niche and genre that you're creating. If you pour your all into it and really dive into it, have some fun with it, and stick to that world you've created, you will find people that find it exciting and will spread word. Just dedicate yourself to being involved in it, and you will rock it. I know you'll do it, and I'm really looking forward to what you create.
Sometimes failure, undoomed, and Angie will find you, and
Production. I mean, pour your heart and soul into it 110%. Don't be like Undoomed. Don't half-ass things.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. I have done none of those things to get where I am on YouTube at all. It's just a pure by chance sort of thing.
What did I say, boobs?
I keep doing great things. No, it has nothing to do with my tits.
I just keep pissing people off, and I feel like I pissed the right people off, so I'm gonna live with that.
Yeah, actually,
I'm not done yet. I'm sorry. I got to interject. There's one other very, very, very important part to this that you guys kind of were getting into, but I was ignoring you because I was listening to Spice Girls and dancing around because I don't care and I'm drunk.
Why Spice Girls?
Because S Club 7 was a little bit too perky for me today. What's your fucking problem? Anyways, if you're looking at creating content, you really want to dive in with this wasteland theme. Right now, YouTube's being a little bit funny. The way to succeed right now is to create original content. So if you want to rock this wasteland theme, do it. Fucking own the shit out of it and create original content. And that's how you're going to find success. YouTube is cracking down on reused content and response content. So just make your own shit and run with it and hope for the best. And
So what I do on my channel is I talk about broader topics. I don't necessarily talk about exactly what's going on. I reference it, but I talk about a broader topic.
And I talk about broads.
I have bras now.
I have this love potion. If any of you guys are interested.
I'm good.
Reverend Satan says, is Poe colored just because ravens are black? I sense racism. Incandescent01 says, I'm dead. I'll catch the rest of the stream in the rewind tomorrow morning. In the meantime, Magog, quick attack Poe. Poe, respond. Thanks, Incandescent01.
What a dick. I love you, Incandescent01.
Every time I set my camera to balance, and it says break your fucking face. I fucking always think of this guy. Always.
Right.
I fucking can't help it.
Hey, Poe, go fuck yourself. You go fuck yourself. No, you go fuck yourself. No, you go fuck yourself.
Oh my gosh.
There.
The best part of that whole thing is nobody will fuck either of them.
I need all my stuff.
Yeah, just wishful thinking.
Yeah.
It's so funny because, on my end, I'm hitting a button bringing up Poe and hiding the screen, but you guys are seeing me just...
Yeah, so it always happens.
So we're at the top of the hour.
You saw what I saw in the chat. Yeah, let's do this.
Let me finish these. I've got 5.
Okay, fine.
Go ahead, dude. Whatever. It's fine.
Asterisk Lore gave $20 to say, not much to say, just glad to be able to finally get back to watching SideQuest again. Thank you so much, Asterisk. Welcome back.
We're happy you're here.
Yeah. Lore Spade says, build the wall, Magog. God damn it, I will. I'm going to build it with mundane matte boulders.
Ask him where he got his boulders.
Stoic Ironfoot says, nice 10-foot wall to keep them elves out. Dirty elves. Damn Skippy. All Out of Bubblegum gave 10 to say, sorry if it has been asked before, but is there a book available that tells of the land that Magog comes from? I've been enjoying the pre-game stories. Yeah, the lore is being written as loading screens for this show. Mm-hmm. I have not written a book. It's all
It's okay. I'm working on it. It starts off with, this is a story all about how the world of Voth got turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute while you're reading this shit to make you realize that you spent too much money on it.
So I've been on the Discord in the scriptorium, right, Weibo?
Yeah. Yeah, in the scriptorium, that is the section entirely dedicated to discussing the lore of Morskar, and you put all of the the lore screens in there.
They're all numbered.
And
yeah.
then you went nuts and pinned all of them, so now I have to delete all of the pin messages.
Dude, I'm sorry. I like
just
somebody
realized
told me
that.
to pin them or whatever, and I was like, okay, you're right. I should pin them. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I even said in the Discord, I'm like, sorry for whoever's notifications. I just blew the fuck up. Like,
Yeah, no, it's fine. But yeah. So Angie put all of the lore things in the Discord in the scriptorium, which I will post the link for in the chat.
yes.
The Discord, once you get there, totally verify yourself. The rest of the Discord opens up to you. We have sections for each of your lovely co-hosts. And I am taking requests for other things that you would like to see within the Discord, so let me know in the Discord, please.
Charles Fowler says, I'm so getting an alligator suit.
Oh my god.
The opinionated one who tweeted about that advice says, we've actually got some stories and characters already established, so we've got material to work out or to work with, but I appreciate the advice. It's encouraging. Thanks. Yeah, do what you do, man. I wish you guys all the best of luck. You know, fucking, you got a wrench, don't you? Fucking next time you're on the show and I just gave you a wrench, you can like shill your channel once you get it up and running and stuff. Nick Arcana, finally, Nick Arcana says, she just a friend, say hello to her again.
You got what I need.
You say he's just a friend.
You
But
say
you say
she's
he's
just a friend. I said, baby,
Oh, baby, you.
Come on,
You
guys.
got
Come
what
on.
I need.
But you say he's just a friend. But you say he just... Okay.
You're all
I
fired.
got your back,
Baby.
Nick.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Hey, I didn't sing.
So,
We both like, I don't get to be sent to the principal's office. I didn't even do anything. Nick Arcana
Miss
said.
Marky, come on.
Nick Arcana paid money.
What's going on?
Thank you. Thank you, dude. Now you know how I feel.
Undoomed, I know you know who Biz Marky is.
Who's the
No, not off the top of my head.
I don't know who
Just
Bismarck
a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need, but you say he's just a friend. Come on
Who's-
now.
What the fuck's a Bismarck? Is it a donut?
No, dude, Biz Marky. Oh, I'm so
Bismarck.
hurt right
Isn't
now.
that a place in Europe? Bismarck.
Just look at Biz Marky, bitch.
That's like the Chancellor of Germany, the first Chancellor of Germany.
Anyway, it's now past the top of the hour.
No.
And I would like
you
to-
wouldn't let me finish because you keep interrupting me with singing stupid songs. Jesus Christ.
Is it Marky with a
I regret
Y or
nothing.
Marky with an I?
Nick Arcana gave fucking money, and he said
Okay.
she's just a friend. Please say hello to her again. Gloom Kitty, Undoomed, please. I'll pay you.
Sorry, come again.
Say hello to Gloom Kitty one more time.
Hello, Gloom Kitty.
There you go. That's it. Don't
Just
ask
trying
us
to get
again.
her off at this point.
Well, he's got what I need, even though he's just a friend.
Yeah, and he says he's just a friend.
Put that out.
So okay, all
Make
right,
that your ring signal.
all right. So now it is the time of the show that we're gonna do the drawing, right, for Monday.
Drawing. And I have the ceremonious dice.
Is this a sex game?
No, I wish.
No, I have.
Ladies,
well, that
shut
would
up.
be fun.
It is if you want it to be, baby.
That's the Wednesday
Here we
show.
are with the beautiful steel dice. And I will pick this D20 out. And this will be the amount of times we randomize the names put into the people that have put in for our giveaway contest for the Magog buttons. So, here we are. I'm going to give it my old D&D roll and just... And we got a Nat 16. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a natural 16 there. So, 16 times I will roll through the generator, and then we will find our winner.
While you're mashing that button, Brian Hutcherson in the chat says, "Holy shit! I think when he spoke, I heard angels weep." Brian, I had this really hilarious time where we're sitting around thinking about Prince songs. This is what it sounds like when the doves cry. But I moved to the mountains recently. Well, not recently. I've been living here for a while, and we got doves everywhere. Do you know what they sound like when they cry?
Do you want to know how I sound when I cry from that joke?
It's terrible.
Fucking flying rats.
Somebody please kill me.
Okay. So.
Who's our winner of the buttons? Everybody, we got
Hold on.
buttons. The button, and it's signed by me, and it has my Magog character on it. It's a giveaway. We do giveaways on this show on Doomed. I don't know if you know that.
No, I did not.
Yep, we have an email that people send in the buzzword, so they have to listen to the show, like they do on the radio. And
Speaking of watching the show, I can tell that people in my house are drunk right now and watching the show because they're impersonating my dove sounds right now, and I can fucking hear them through the wall. I hear you, motherfuckers.
Well, you live with psychopaths.
Yes, I do.
So we got
All
a
right,
question.
hold on now, because we've got a winner.
Oh, we have a winner. We have a wiener.
Mr. Misanthropic.
Mr. Misanthropic.
The
We will be
drumroll
sending
guy
you an
wins.
email.
We
So you
didn't
are the
do
winner of the cool Magog button that is autographed on the back, and you will get an email since you're the winner requesting your address, and we will send that out to you.
Of course.
Probably next week because I got some prints to send out too. So.
Can everyone just
Yay, everybody clap, yo. Clap on Doom!
dude? I need
Very
a
nice.
Good
And,
job, dude.
Crazy Loon gave $5.
Randomized contest.
Crazy
Good
Loon,
jobba.
good job. Crazy Loon gave $5 to say, I want to hear on Doom say Magog's line. That is a man.
That is a man.
Hold
I
on.
want to hear. I want to hear Andy say it.
Let's get this started. Ass rape.
Oh God, not that.
Oh wait, I thought we were supposed to be wholesome today.
Ass rape.
So we have a very good question from the Discord, if you don't mind me asking. How do we do show prep? Anyone?
How to what?
Miller? How do we do show prep?
I'm going to guess booze.
Oh yeah, a lot of drinking, drugs.
Oh,
cocaine.
yeah.
Dude,
I
I
should have
am
been away before the
20
show.
years of age. That is illegal, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
shoot
forgot.
up black car heroin
Sorry?
before the show.
She's
Yeah.
underage on Doom.
What age are you?
I'm 20.
She's almost ready to drink. Just
Well,
not
at
quite
least
there.
you're over 18, so I didn't say anything bad to you.
No, not, I would not allow somebody under 18 on this show. Fuck no.
That's good.
You don't gotta worry
That's
about
good.
that. I don't want to get in trouble from our YouTube overlords and or the government or police.
Good.
But she's almost there though, right? You're coming up on it.
Yeah, actually, in April. So we
April.
have to figure out what it is that I'm gonna do with my birthday. I think
You're going to get so drunk.
You're gonna
What date?
get fucked up.
probably, but
Well, it's a tradition.
Yeah.
yeah. You know, I was thinking about going to a winery that day.
I like to call the 21st birthday, it's all downhill from here birthday.
Oh, it's a Thursday, so it's not gonna be that eventful.
So that Friday show will be your birthday celebration, and we'll probably, do some sort of giveaway or raise you some extra money or something so you can go party.
Because this is gonna sound really, really lame, but I really want to go to a winery and eat cheese and drink wine with friends
No,
instead of
no.
getting wasted and shit faced.
That was
I
my
wanna
idea.
be
That's a
classy.
bachelorette party, not a 21st birthday. 21st birthday, you're not even supposed to remember the next day.
But I want to learn something, and if I go to a wine
All right,
tasting, I
no,
wanna
no,
learn
no,
something.
Weeds, you want to learn something. I'm Canadian. And my 21st birthday, I was working as a dancer at the time, so I did have some nice connections. But a buddy of mine goes ahead and throws this wonderful party at this literally underground, like you had to walk downstairs. nightclub that was in town, and he brought in all the DJs that I absolutely loved. There was this one amazing set that I just kept listening to every time that I did hallucinogens. I just put it on fucking loop, listening to the same tracks hour after hour after hour, and it was great shit. And they brought all these people in, and I got set before the bartender. The bartender went, "You're the guy that the party's in the name of?" And I said, "Hell yeah." And he said, "All right, what's your favorite booze?" And I said, "Tequila." And he said, "Excellent. I'm just going to give you free tequila all night."
Ooh.
I made it into the end of the first hour of my party before I spent the rest of it on the bathroom floor inside of the nightclub, losing my insides to the surface of a porcelain throne. If your birthday is not memorable through your own suffering from having drunk too much, it's not a real 21st birthday party.
So my 21st birthday, tried to go to the casino and got into a horrific car accident. I almost lost my life.
Why is your life so fucked up?
Dude,
yes, Raven, you didn't hear that right.
No. If anyone knows the answer to that, like, why is my life so fucked up? Please fucking
break a mirror at some point.
I don't know, dude.
Why is it that Angie is the one that literally has the line, "Oh, you don't know darkness"?
A long, long time ago.
Like, so I ended up, because I saw the car coming, I fucking moved or whatever, and I broke, like, my ass bones, essentially.
How do you break
have an ass bone?
Are you talking about your crotches?
My pelvis, dude, my pubic bone, and all sorts of shit. Like, it was a mess. And then, like, I'm trying to get out still. So I'm in the driver's side at this point. I'm trying to get out of the fucking car. So I'm like, I'm done with this. And the EMT gets me and he holds my fucking head and he's like, "Stop fucking moving." And I'm just like, "Dude, it's fine." And I keep shaking my head and he's like, "Stop moving your fucking head."
You know, every time that I have that challenge with Mrs. Beardy, she just won't listen. I'm like, "Stop moving." And she's like, It's terrible.
Yeah, it's hard, dude. Yeah, it's a hard challenge. But no, like, it was a huge mess. Took him an hour to cut me out with a jug of life.
The joke just went right over the head.
Hospital.
Yeah, she
medical advice, so I could fucking go home and have a cigarette because it was a long fucking day.
She didn't get it. She didn't fucking get it.
It was so wild.
Speaking of terrible segments, Berserker5150 on Streamlabs for $1 says, "I hear Weibo has a crush on Necro Daddy and his third nipple."
Oh God, here we go.
I can neither confirm nor deny this.
My 21st birthday, I got so shit-faced drunk off a Jägermeister that when we ran out of booze, I was so drunk I went into the kitchen and started drinking a bottle of soy sauce before my friends got it away from me.
What the fuck?
And I was
died from that.
I so dehydrated from like half a bottle of soy sauce on top of Jägermeister that when I threw up the pork chops and stuff that we had barbecued up for my birthday, it came out solid like shit. I was like,
I've had that happen.
None of your guys' advice is bad. Bad times.
Listen to my advice.
And
Don't go to casinos, dude. Because you
then
gamble with your fucking life, apparently.
Nowhere near a casino.
And then a friend of mine who his wife was on vacation, so we were having the party at his house, decided to break out some new toy he had bought her for the bedroom, and it was a dick. It was a rubber dick with balls and everything. It looked real, had veins on it and shit. And he was running around the party like slapping girls on the face with it and shit. And I got up and I was so fucked up that I was like, "I'm gonna take a leak." And my friend grabbed the rubber dick, was like, "You can't piss without your dick." And I grabbed it and I walked in the bathroom and I'm holding it. And I'm like, "It's not working," and I'm just pissing my pants. Just holding this fucking rubber dick, pissing my pants. I was fucked up.
You know, this is being broadcast on the internet. Right?
I am proud of the fucked up shit I did for my 21st birthday. What are you talking about?
In your pants with a rubber penis.
It's like, if you don't wake up in a bathtub filled with ice because your friends are trying to cool your body temperature down so you don't die, you're not having a good 21st birthday.
No.
Okay, so I'm hearing I should shit out of my mouth, wake up in a bathtub full of ice on my 21st birthday, and also break my pelvis in several places.
Yeah,
no, I think you should go to Scotland and try out whiskey.
Undoomed is a simple man.
Yeah.
I know.
I think I'm gonna go Undoom's route because I'm a woman of simple pleasures.
Yeah.
And,
I didn't even want to go to the casino, to be
You're
fair.
a woman of simple taste. You see whiskey, you press like.
mhm.
Like, for me, all I wanted was to have dinner with a glass of wine.
Mhm.
That was it. That was all I wanted out of being 21 because I'd been drinking my whole life.
Oh. Please allow.
It didn't go that way whatsoever. I fucking ended up in the hospital. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Like, for New Year's one year. So if you guys can't tell, I'm really into bondage.
No, I can't tell.
Oh my God!
No,
Such
not
a surprise! I am so surprised right now. The
Yeah, I know.
surprise is
Like, who would have ever
Oh my
guessed
God.
that I was into it anyway?
It's
So
such a shocking revelation. I can't believe it.
I know, right? So surprising. Me of all people. So I was tied up in the bedroom, and then all of a sudden, so I had a friend over or whatever.
All great stories start off like that.
Yeah, I was like tied up in the bedroom or whatever, and all of a sudden I just hear my friend fucking hurling in my hallway, all over my bathroom sink, and I'm naked and tied up. And my fucking ex is out there handling it, and I'm like, oh my God, please help me, dude.
Oh, I thought it was your lover who threw up. Okay.
No. It's a friend I had over. And
That would have made a better story, though.
It would have.
It was a fucking mess, though, because, like, she threw up literally up my hallway. It was a mess. And I'm tied up with this ribbon or whatever, and my wrists are, like, bleeding, and I'm like, please help me. Please don't come to the bedroom, though, because she was coming to the bedroom, and I'm like, don't. And she had to throw a blanket over me, and I just still have my wrists fucking tied.
I remember when I was drunk, we all went camping, right? Okay, this is funny. You're going to laugh at this. I just remember this, okay? We were all shit-faced off of moonshine in Everclear, right? At the campsite up at Heber Springs Lake. And we're all sitting around the fire, drinking and laughing and throwing fucking shit into the fire and everything. And we're passing the moonshine around, right? And it's peach moonshine. It's peach. It's cut with peach.
It's so good. Ooh.
And I'm sitting there, I'm drinking this fucking peach, and I'm passing it to my friend, and it's going around like a fucking joint, right? And we're fucked up. We are so fucked up, right? And then my buddy's next to me, and I'm next to him. And he passes the moonshine, and I grab it, and I take another drink. And I'm like, here you go, man. And he grabs it, he's like, thanks, bro. And he fucking drinks it, and then he goes, here you go. And there's a fucking black bear sitting there. It had come over while we were drinking. And it grabbed the fucking moonshine and ran off. And we were like, hey!
No, so
and it didn't even like phase us. We were so drunk, and then we were we were like, that fucking guy in a bear costume just took our fucking liquor. That fucking guy in a bear costume just
Let's get the guns.
The furries are at it again.
And we found the empty jar. He wanted the peaches out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we found the empty jar the next day.
Though?
I think there was a drunken bear
That
just wandering
bear
around
got
the woods
fucked up
that
like
night, just
a-
going, knocking
was-
into trees and
It was
shit.
so funny because we were just like, all of us at once just went, hey!
If you go down to the woods today, you better go in disguise. If you go down to the woods today, you're in for a big surprise. Better watch out, they're out, no doubt they're gonna steal you and steal your booze and fuck you up. Because today's the day the teddy bears are getting shit-faced.
Speaking of like moonshine or whatever, so the most fucked up thing is, my
That
mom.
sounded familiar, Beardy. Hang on, where did that come from?
Teddy bear picnic, obviously.
Yeah, no, that. Okay, I don't know why that sounded familiar then.
So
Because it's in everyone's childhood.
The hell is that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's okay, you'll remember when you start to regress back to 2-year-old you when you were given briefly classical literature
Oh, you
education.
mean when I moved to college?
I guess that's some sort of Canada stuff.
No, it's actually British stuff.
Okay, but do I look British?
So not America. Get
I
the
have
fuck out of here.
perfect teeth, sir, and I don't drink tea. I drink my coffee black.
Oh. Well,
Hey!
Would somebody just send in a quick super attack so I can kill these motherfuckers? Like, we're 30 minutes to the end of the show, and I haven't drunkenly sung over top of everyone.
Yeah,
obviously.
Let me read these out. Crazy Loon says, and that is my new ringtone, probably from when Undoom said that as a man. Reverend Satan says, stop, you violated the law. Lore Spade said, my 21st birthday was in Iraq. 0 drinking, you poor man.
Oh.
I didn't go to Iraq until I was 23, so I didn't care. But Crazy Loon then again says, hey Magog, they were trying to harvest your organs, not cool your body temperature. Yeah, I know. And Reverend Satan says, turned 21 at Fort Jackson, and the on-post bar couldn't serve me because registers were dated the day before. I could drink, but somebody had to buy me the beer.
Oof.
Oh, that sucks.
I have a question. If you're born on February, the 29th, and you only get a birthday once every, 4 years? Can you still drink technically?
No, that's not. They have that thing.
It counts for the day beforehand, basically.
Yeah, they basically ask the mother if you're born on that day at the hospital. They ask the mother, "This is a leap year. Your child was born on the 29th. Do you want us to put on the birth certificate 28 or the 1st?" Like,
Asterisk lore, I appreciate you so much.
Yep.
Yeah, please just.
So Crazy Loot says it was also used in Banjo-Kazooie as Grunhilda's theme. And Asterisk Lore gave $50. Here you go, Beardy. Kill them all and serenade us with music.
Yep.
Undoomed, feel free to mute yourself and go get a drink or whatever for 2 minutes.
Yeah, you're golden.
I will fall on my selenite.
Oh, my groin! Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die!
We have activated the Beardbarian's bearded rage. We are all dead.
One of the greatest pleasures in my life, quite frankly, has been working with the honorable individuals that I'm surrounded with. This show, behind the scenes, involves far more camaraderie and support than is necessarily understood just viewing us ripping each other apart. These individuals have been there for me and each other behind the scenes at a more integral level than anyone could necessarily understand. I love these human beings more than most, and they have earned it.
I'm gonna go get some warm milk now.
Yeah, we're dead. We're dead.
So much love. Well, that was Weebs' butt. That was okay with me. I don't know if that showed up for you guys in the chat there and watching this, but that showed up for me, and I was quite fine with it. Real quick, there's 2 messages before I sing my heart to my heart's content. Friendly Fire for $1.14 says the chat isn't working for me, but I wanted to say hi. So hi, Friendly Fire. And Berserker5150 says for $1. My 21st birthday was a few months ago. I drank everything I could get a hold of, dropped way too much acid and smoked way too much weed, which was laced with peyote. Oh fuck. So I was drunkenly stumbling around, breaking shit because I was fighting angels tripping balls. I don't blame you one bit. That actually sounds like a fair bit of fun, and in British Columbia that sounds like a standard birthday, so my people here appreciate you. Mike S. asks Beardy, is it true that you know Sasquatch? The Bigfoot is me. That's Beardy. That is Beardy. But now, as it is this time of year, there is one song that is necessary for me to perform that I would normally be performing at the ball, but this year my guitarist is not with me. Come, fair lady, to mine bed we go, and verily sweet pleasures we shall know. Yet, where thy belly meets thy limb, I beseech thee, give a trim, for thy bush doth overflow. Mine lady doth have a 70s muff, a 1470s muff. Zounds, it's as prickly as a Christmas wreath. Think it might hide some baby birds beneath. Fuck, my voice sucks today. I apologize for all of you. I hope Undoomed has his earplugs pressed in. Pray, shave it off to make a coat. There are fur balls down mine throat, short and curlies twixt my teeth. But soft, What hair through yonder girdle grows, to be or not to be put in cornrows? Oh, it is beastly and unruly, and it smelleth of patchouli, and that offends my nose. There's a big finale, but I can't be bothered. For those of you that don't know, way back in the day, patchouli was used to cover up the scent of corpses. So anytime you smell a hippie covered in the scent of patchouli, just remember, they smell like a fucking
They're a
medieval
zombie?
corpse. Mock them for it. They are the dead.
They're a zombie. Yeah, just fucking work out.
All right.
I didn't know this was a musical.
What's it?
Every time I'm on a show, it's a musical.
It always
Before I
is.
jumped on SideQuest, all I did on my weekends was go to Renaissance fairs and LARP events, get drunk, and put on live musical theater full of cover songs and like parodies of popular music. This is what I do. I don't know how to not sing and not
What is
make an
this-
ass out of
what is
myself.
this?
Low key, Rudy, you and I should come out with a parody music CD. That would be awesome.
Well, I got this one I'm working on about Magog right now. This is a story of a girl. So I mean,
It's
we could
brilliant,
probably
by
do
the way.
that together.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, just what is this like clap emoji in our fucking chat?
That is people loving my amazing
I
singing voice.
I know that this isn't a super chat, but Undoomed sent me a Twitter message that said, "People pay you for this shit."
Yeah.
No, he didn't. I was just-
Not usually they don't.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
yeah, no.
This
We have
was,
some. We have some really
The
good
alter ego, then.
Yeah.
Usually my tits are out and
This
I
is
have
this is
flowing wings.
Redoomed. Redoomed sent me a message. That's what it is.
That guy.
Who's
Yeah.
reading?
That obnoxious fucker.
We really do have fun on this show, and people support us because they love the comedy, they love the improv, they love the characters, they love the sets.
No, they're in it for the songs. They want to hear this is the story of a
Apparently.
mage. He with his
That's
magic
what it
of the
is.
page. Oh, his life was sad as the years did pass till he finally found a lover. And he smiled. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
After so many years, holding out hope but swearing out fears. But her words were so unclear, offering something but never for real. And so he stood there waiting, burning holes in the souls of his peers, though she never reappeared. Struck with terror, what did he do?
Prince?
It's a great song. It's a great fucking song.
Prince?
Kirk Sharper just decided to flip us off a bunch. So, in rebuttal,
Thanks, Berserk Shirt Bear.
Hang on.
there you are. Just fuck off.
Said a barbarian and a thief start a band. Name that shit Raid and Pillage, and you got yourself a cover album in the works.
No.
priestess of
I've already got
Poe.
our band name actually.
you
Weebs,
do?
I know you'll agree to this. We need to
Mhm.
have a metal band, one way or another, which is why we should be called Silver Bracelet.
I approve.
Get it? Because it's a metal band,
Mhm,
right?
I guess.
Right,
Yeah.
I'd go with
My name's
with
Rico
Anyway.
Jones, and I approve this.
I'd go with bracer, not
priestess.
bracelet.
No priestess of Poe requests that Magog, you see the message they sent you on Etsy.
I will look at that later. I'm not currently in front of Etsy at the moment. I have to log into the other computer to do that.
So you know.
Yeah, thanks.
I hate you, Racefire, who said the bears love the moonshine, and my brain went, bears love the moonshine deep in the dark. They're getting drunk for a what? Like, you're an asshole. I hate you for putting "Don't Stop the Moonlight" into my head as bears love the moonshine. You're an asshole.
He has quite the repertoire.
Oh, okay. So we have a super chat that came in.
Yeah.
Stephen Boneslar says for 10 New Zealand dollars, she wants to hear Undoomed sing, please.
Undoomed, you don't sing, do you?
No.
Wait, no, I can get up. Don't worry, I got this.
Could you do a little something?
No, I got it. Don't worry. Just give me a second.
Zippity
No.
He just busted out the zippity doo dah.
Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns.
How about we all shut up and let Undoomed do a zippity doo dah?
Wow.
No, I can't do that. I'm just.
No, I got
I'm
it.
just
I got
not
it,
that-
guys. I got
not
it.
that- you know, I can probably growl, but that's about it.
I
Wait,
have
no,
faith
no,
in you,
Undoomed. I got you covered. Don't worry. And I would do anything for love. I'm like to hell and back. Hit it.
But I won't do that.
No,
Oh,
I would
fuck.
do anything for love.
But not that.
I'd never
won't
lie to
do
you, and
that.
that's a fact. But but I'll never
Not
forget
with you.
the way you feel right now. Oh no.
Okay, Beardy.
You
Jesus
waited
Christ.
Undoomed, let's just shut up and let Undoomed do his zippity doo dah.
You really wanted.
No. That's all you get.
I
That's
wanted
it.
to meatloaf it with you. Meatloaf it with me, bro.
Just do the zippity doo dah. It's okay.
He's never gonna talk to me again because of you guys.
We've embarrassed
The chat's with me. The fucking
God,
chat's with me.
goddamn co-host. The only normal one was Weibo, and she wasn't even that normal. I only tolerated.
I smell sex and candy. Yeah, do that one, Undoomed. That's a good one.
No, I got it real easy. Undoomed, can you do a for me? Perfect. War!
Come on now.
Anything
More.
you're good for? Absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Absolutely nothing.
There we go, folks. We got it. It happened. I made it happen.
I got that reference.
I made it a real thing.
Brandon Thomas donated 15, said this is the first super chat I've sent you because that is the funniest shit I've ever heard this week, and fucking Beardy ruins it with a song, Kill Those Motherfuckers, Magog. You're all dead. You're all fucking dead.
Fuckedagin, fucking good. You are so dead.
Yep, that's it. You guys are. I have to do the love thing. You guys really have like pulled this show together. Working with you guys has been great, and I couldn't have asked for a better team to do this type of show. You guys want to be characters in the world I've created. You've wanted to involve yourself in the lore and the creative process, and I can't thank you enough for that. Plus, you make me money. So.
Aww. Made me all misty-eyed.
I just gave Beardberry a case of the vapors. What's up, Undoomed? Just me and you for 2 minutes, man.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I know I'm immortal and all that, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I've got a clever way to add you to the lore because you did that voice. You did that voice file for me. The viewer discretion is advised. Side quest is a shit show. When I added that to the first episode, I added that to people weren't expecting it because usually it would just come up on screen. Viewer discretion is advised. When people heard that, it was that Undoomed? Oh my god! Oh my god! Everybody, I just creamed my pants.
Oh, that's awesome.
I really appreciate you doing that. I think it's a funny little touch to the intro. Really good stuff. So, I hope you've been enjoying yourself. This is the show. I mean, we're out of character, but this is essentially the show.
Obviously, I've seen it before. You know, I just haven't seen every episode, so I don't know everything about everything.
Right. It is definitely we've been told by the fans a couple times, and this is a shout out to all the fans too. Hopping in the Discord after the show, sometimes we hop in there and ask them how they enjoyed it and what they think we should change and stuff like that. And most of the time, the fans are like, "Fucking nothing, we love it. We love every aspect of the show. It's fucking great, and it's such a unique podcast with the health bar systems and the killing each other with insults and." It really is one of the more unique streams on YouTube, in my opinion, and I'm really proud of that fact.
Yeah. And I totally agree. It's not anything I've ever seen before.
Yep, so now you know what you have to do. See, I've set the bar for you this time.
I'm going to have to create a health bar?
Right? We'll have to get you like a guest health bar. Like, oh, Undoomed's here. Hit a button. There he is.
You know, you can you don't even need an animation for that. It could just be solid. Rock solid.
Just a rock, like just a giant, fucking stone penis. Just, I don't die.
Oh, yeah. It should be a phallic thing.
It should be a phallic. Everybody Undoomed is going to get a phallic health bar that doesn't move.
Should always rock hard.
In high school, his nickname was Rocksteady. Like a rock.
Yeah, and then, and then I got into puberty, and then it got worse.
Oh, yeah. God, there wasn't a single virgin cheerleader at his school after that. All right, everybody, you're resurrected.
That's true. How did you know that?
All right, so now that we're back right away, I got 3 Streamlabs I need to read off right quick because this last one is super important. First one is from Berserker5150 for $1 who says, Blue Moon, you saw me standing alone.
Can we have you sing some Irving Berlin?
Inevitably, but I got to get to the end of the stream. I actually wrote out the full entire first verse. You saw me. No, he knows what I'm doing. Megaron for $1 says, really enjoying the show. Also, hi on Doomed. And Friendly Fire for 40 says, everyone quick attack on Doomed to properly welcome him to the show. So, quick attacks for me. I'd appreciate it.
Yep, I will activate those. Give me a second.
Shooby-doop-doop-doop-doop. Break your fucking face.
Get over here!
Good luck.
And you!
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
You're mine now.
My face, that's the best you got?
I'm just repeating the sound files that are playing.
Admit it. You like
being penetrated by me.
All right. Everybody, welcome Undoomed to the show. It's been paid for. We've all been activated. A quick attacks. Undoomed, unfortunately, has an invincible penis. So he will not be dying.
All right,
Too
all
bad
right,
for
all right.
you.
I will take point on this,
The
ladies and gentlemen.
indomitable cock.
All right. Undoomed.
Yes?
I mean, you may have an invincible penis, but is it 87 feet long? I think not. I rest my case. You've been owned by the Weebo Jones.
No, you're absolutely wrong. The only possible area in the universe that is large enough to even write down the size of my penis is my penis.
No one's penis is bigger than mine, Undoomed. You should know this. This is lore established and pride.
Sorry?
I have this stick on the internet.
Sorry?
So I will,
There's this long-running joke that Weebo Jones is a trap and she has an 80-foot slong, so she's trying to say she has a bigger dick than me.
Oh, she's a trap.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's over there
the
like...
feminine penis. The feminine penis.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're now like, now things make sense.
I'm
now
gonna
I'm
go
starting
with
to
you.
understand Magog a little more.
I thought that everyone
I'm
knew what
I'm gonna choose to go with the obvious here. Undoomed, I really like the suit that you wear. I think it's very dapper.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, we were supposed to compliment him.
Well, yeah, it's opposite show, you dumbass.
Yeah, we're supposed to do nice shit this time around.
I thought that because it's Undoomed, we have to welcome him to SideQuest properly, which means we have to install him.
Properly on opposite stream is
Okay, hang on. I do over. Undoomed, your dick is the biggest dick ever.
You don't know that. You're not very good with compliments, are you?
not.
She's sitting there like,
Compliment you.
I forgot. I don't even know how to flirt. I just walk up to guys. I'm like, I would suck you so hard.
I've never had to flirt with anyone in my life. Just kind of.
No, it's called cleavage.
Right? Does all the talking for you.
Happens. I don't get it. I don't understand. They flock. It's weird.
Wow.
Yeah,
Weird.
no, it's true.
Weird.
But you know what you do is you invite one into your bed one night and then they never leave and then you get married.
That's not what this was about.
That's how you get bed sores. Don't not ever leave your bed. Leave the bed. Public service announcement. Leave your bed every once in a while.
No.
Yes.
What if I wanna? What if it's fun?
Weebo's
there?
over there like, how does Angie walk with her legs spread all the time?
Like a crab.
The reverse penguin waddle. It's when you just go. Okay, so instead of like this, like a penguin would, you just go. Deep, 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 deep. Does that
I
make sense?
waddle anyway because I'm fat. So
Just sit there, like she's just walking down the street, be like, did the Trojan army just fuck that bitch? Like, why is she walking like that?
no.
Yeah,
A lot of people
babies
would
just
wish it was
falling
that
out of the
active.
vagina and shit.
Actually, fun fact.
Well, she's not
most
Catholic, Undoomed. Jesus.
most dick representations in ancient Greece are represented as small penises because they thought small penises were more attractive than large penises. So
yeah, you're a grower, not a shower.
I'm
No problem.
glad I'm not there.
Yep. Then they discovered black people in Africa and went, oh,
Oh.
we should enslave them. Why? For reasons.
That was a serious fact. I actually learned that when I went to Greece for 2 weeks in the summer last year. That was something that I asked because I noticed. I was like, why are all the penises on all of the statues so super tiny? And that was the answer.
Why would you ask that? Hold on. Why would you ask that fucking question to begin with?
Inch. You have to understand, all right? I am the woman who
before we get into this really long story, this is going to be a long one. I'm going to finish up that quick attack because I totally ignored it and was waiting for this shit to happen.
Sorry.
Please.
So no worries. Just before we get super sidetracked, because I feel like I owe it to friendly fire. All right, so here's our nice, wonderful thing. Back before I started my channel, I thought that I was absolutely a madman for looking at the world around me and thinking that things were a little bit off. But you, Undoomed, through your magical little creations, using just your voice and your digital talents, showed me not only that I was not entirely insane. It wasn't just in my head. I was witnessing things that are common points of analysis. But you showed me that a man using just what talents he has, be it even if it's only a voice and digital editing, can forge success in the world. And you set a good example for me, and that's part of why I led off on this campaign of making videos. So thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's a nice compliment, man. You've got this compliment thing down.
Yeah.
What can I say? I
Now
like
it's
showing gratitude.
and now it's my turn.
Oh.
All right. Undoomed, I've actually watched you for years, long before I met you, before I even started this YouTube thing. I think I started watching you back in like 2014 or 2015, something like that. And I always thought to myself, this guy's one cool motherfucker. I would love it if he was my friend, so that through osmosis, he could learn how awesome it is to be me.
And I've learned that.
And I'm really, jokes aside, I'm really happy to be your friend, Undoomed. You've been awesome to me ever since we met, and I love streaming with you, love talking movies with you, man. You're just one of the chillest guys on YouTube. Honestly, it's an honor to call you friend.
No, I mean, Jesus, come on, dude. It's just as nice for me to know all you guys, and especially Magog, because you are my closest friend around these people here, so.
The
I shouldn't
obvious
lie
solution
about
to that is we should fix it by hanging out more.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? I'm never having him on this show with you guys
I
again.
never get invited to your streams, Beardy.
That's because I haven't been streaming, but I'm starting up again February 1st, so we'll make it happen.
I wouldn't
All
invite.
right.
So I wouldn't invite Undoomed to my streams because they're all fucking trash. I know better.
What are you talking about? I light up your chat with positive reinforcement.
You sure do. Well, I want to talk about serious things.
Yeah, if
you
want to know what the living embodiment of suicide is, just join Angie on her live streams.
Oh, you think you're bad, Ange? I am a jabbering idiot when I'm just giving myself an hour to talk, and even now, no one's interrupted me, and I'm like stumbling over my words because I can't speak for whatever reason.
No, I am.
And I'm perfectly sober too. That's the thing. That's the unfortunate
I am
thing.
the embodiment of the living dead. I should have killed myself a long time ago, but I haven't.
Drink with the
No. What's this?
Oh, she does this, man. You just have to. She's like self-deprecating and self-insulting so that we can't get a word in.
Oh, so she's trying to beat you to the attack?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she does. She
yeah,
does
pretty
it all the
much.
time.
That's how I roll.
She
Oh,
doesn't
it's your
understand
life.
that this is opposite stream. Angie, we love you. You're a wonderful person, and I love having you on this show. Stop it.
Sheesh, girl, you're part of the family. What
Mm-hmm.
the hell are you talking about? This
We got-
is the foursome of love, and not in the boner kind of way.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just a creepy uncle.
Yeah.
The
It's
creepy
just so
uncle
sad that
like
he's-
watches over.
It honestly, like, tonight has proven that I think Undoomed can hold with the best of us. And if it wasn't for his workload, I'd invite him to at least come on one of the 2 side quests a week and be
Yeah.
like a dragon. Like, I'd animate a dragon head for him. Like, he's just...
No, that was pretty much the plan, wasn't it? I was going to be a dragon.
No, you were going to voice Rufus in the sitcom once that gets launched.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
But
got the
I didn't
perfect
expect
voice
you
for
to
it,
show
too.
up to a show every week. You know, you're a busy man. But it would be cool to every now and again just have like Undoomed and have like a dragon come in and be like, I'm here, bitches.
So, let's set the rule here. Okay, let's set the rule here that Undoomed basically is always invited to the streams.
Yeah. Yep.
So since we're nearing the end of the stream and you're on that note anyways, I wanna continue this fucking good news train that we're on. I mentioned February 1st. The missus and I finally found a house that we're going to be renting that will contain at least 5 sets for me to stream off of and film off of. After our long 2 years of hunting for the right place, we finally fucking found it, which also means, and this is integral because we've talked about this so fucking much, that I can finally actually get my birth certificate and passport hammered out so that I can visit Magog at this wonderful new place and get this sitcom filmed. So
And then you'll
everything
only be-
right now within the next 2 weeks is coming to its beautiful fruition, where we've all been sitting on the edge of our seats like, oh my fucking god, when will this shit start panning out? It's happening right now, everybody, which is part
And
of why
then-
we're all just like, fuck it, let's party.
They'll all be 4 hours away from me, and I'll still avoid them like the fucking plague.
It'll be great.
Yep, we have one more super chat came in, and since we only have 5 minutes left on the show, thank God it. Reverend
I got a
Satan.
fucking bonfire to get to.
Right.
Jesus fuck.
Reverend Satan says, my cock is so big it won't return Steven Spielberg's calls.
Boom.
Okay.
That was for Mr. Misanthropic, who won our contest because he does a drum roll, and I love him for it.
Yeah. And
was
yeah,
free, bud.
we'll have to email him to make sure he emails
I
us
did.
his address. Okay, cool. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Especially thanks, Undoomed, for dropping in and joining us on this out-of-character, kind of behind-the-scenes show. Really sorry
problem.
that we were sick and couldn't do the characters and stuff.
Well, you're always sick. You know,
Yeah.
What's new?
In the head, that's different.
Well, hey, you know,
Yeah.
get up, get down with the sickness.
And I have this fantastic amethyst crystal.
I have cough drops. That's what I have.
I have.
I have a huge.
Amazing.
I have.
I will say that I feel 100% better compared to this morning when I woke up. So,
Actually,
I still
the thing
don't think
I
I could
wanted
do the
to-
voice, but I could totally keep streaming for like another hour if I wanted to. Like it's so enjoying it. But we do have to keep it to 2 hours. That's what we do. Everybody's probably going to be all mad, be like, "No, keep going." No.
well, there's the Discord as well. We can always hop in the
Yep,
Discord.
we could always
Yeah.
hang out. You know?
Who's not on the side of this Discord should probably hop on there,
So-
and no doubt he's just going to spam the link in a second. So
I
join up.
did, yeah.
The one thing I wanted to tell you guys about was my black tourmaline that I got, which, when heated, it develops a positive charge on one side and a negative on the other.
So it's a battery.
Basically.
Science.
Isn't that amazing?
All right.
I think
Okay.
it's full of shit.
I think it's a little big for a battery.
Well,
It
I
won't
mean,
fit
it's,
in your dildo, I'm sure.
it's volcanic stone, so it's pretty
Yeah.
neat.
It's
And
big
I-
though.
Yeah, I put it here because like I have 2 large crystals on one side and 2 on the other, and I had to even it out.
My exciting news to announce on stream is that I'm almost done with my warm milk.
That's
I'm
so
taking
exciting.
notes.
Yeah, so exciting.
Good, she's finally asleep.
I don't know where else we're going to take it at that point.
Yeah, Undoom's over here the whole show just taking notes. How to get away with murdering people.
I don't need notes for that.
No,
To be
Well,
fair,
you're-
it'd be the easiest because if you like break into my house, I'd be like, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm
All I
really
care about is that she's the easiest, and I'm fucking sold.
But you're going to be tied up anyhow. So.
I'm constantly moving around the states, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult to track me down. But we can make it work.
On a final note, really excited for everything that's coming this year. I have big plans, especially when the studio's built. I really do hope that Beardy can come down and we can film some skits together and start getting rolling on stuff like that. I love how SideQuest is going, the direction it's going in, but if you're in the Discord and you guys get ideas on stuff we might be able to add to the show, we want to keep evolving, go ahead and give us your ideas in there. And once again, I appreciate you guys kind of, just chilling with us tonight. The chat,
It was nice that everyone still kind of contributed and hung out and stuff, despite everything.
Yeah, and there's no credit roll today or nothing, just like there was no intro. We were just chilling and hanging out and having a couple drinks and talking with friends, and I hope you all enjoyed the show.
Oh, Lucifer.
Hey, you don't get to cut the show up before I mean, this whole show has been about us saying positivity at one another, so I got to take a quick moment to talk to the audience. Hello, audience. I see you all out there. Quite frankly, I gotta say that you all have made a fundamental difference in each of our independent lives as we've been going on with the show. We've been cutting jokes at one another. We've been stabbing each other. We've said some pretty terrible shit in order to harm one another's images as characters. You've stood by us through all sorts of ups and downs, through chaos in our independent lives to changes in the show, and we love every single one of you. We love seeing each of your names. We are laughing in like the hour that leads up to the show. We're all hanging out in the hangout beforehand, having a chuckle, reading your messages, and loving each and every one of you. Your presence here with us makes all the difference, and we appreciate the fuck out of you. So keep coming back every one of these weeks. Keep torturing us through our super chats and chats, because we love it. We love you guys. You make all the difference in our lives. We appreciate the fuck out of you.
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
I'm a cry.
You're welcome.
All right, I think that's going to bring it to an end. Everybody, say goodbye.
Bye.
Say bye.
It was so beautiful.